Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Fallout Nevada. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as I figure out things in here. So, there is something here. So the little kid here tells us about the missing Brahmin. Where did you last see it? Right there in that corner, he says. Now that's very important. That's very important, because it is a corner that we need to investigate. And where's that corner? I don't know. It's one of these corners. Suppose it's not quite how that goes, though. Nothing out of the ordinary. How about the gate? The wooden gate, it opens and closes, and opens and closes, and opens and closes. The wooden fence doesn't have anything out of the ordinary. This is interesting. Huh. I mean, it doesn't... Oh. Is that it? Disturbed beam. You see nothing out of the ordinary, except that the planks are nailed little askew. Poor little askew. This beam is so loosely attached, it's ready to fall off the posts. Underneath, you see faint Brahmin tracks. Follow the tracks. Follow the tracks. Where? Oh no, they have murdered this poor Brahmin. There's Brahmin remains over there. Let's see what they give. Because, you know, I was wondering that last episode. You found the missing Brahmin, or what's left of it. Nothing remains but its heads and hooves. They already stink of rot. It was just this morning. It wasn't this morning. Let's look closely. Enduring the nauseating stench, you find that each skull has a jagged hole ringed with gunshot residue. Inside the skulls are pieces of nails, probably from homemade shotgun shells. Interesting. Interesting. Now, who would have a homemade shotgun shell? Well, actually, more importantly, who would have a homemade shotgun, maybe. Although, it is possible to use shotgun shells as sort of little bombs. Wait, what? And surprisingly, the Brahmin is just as dead as when you last saw it. Yes, that would be unsurprising. I will have a chat with you, though. So, about the missing Brahma. Does anyone in Black Rock use shotgun shells filled with rusty nails? Oh, that's a good question. It's hard to get ammunition out here, so we usually save it for special occasions. If anyone's making ammo, Justin would know. He has all the town's tools and machinery. Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you. Bye. Hey, Justin. Justin. Yeah. So... what do you... can't I... Apparently, it's just the missing Brahma. Do you know who uses shotgun shells filled with pieces of nails? Sure, I got the only workshop in town. If you need to make anything more complex than a club, you come to me. But ammo's hard. Only Bolt could make shotgun shells for himself. Oh, Bolt. Do I remember who Bolt is? Somebody that doesn't talk to me, right? Okay. Thank you very much. Bolt. It's a local. That's a local. It's Dave. That's a local. There's nobody in here. Let me save the game and try to see what I can get out of here. There's nothing. Finally, Big Louie's dogs are dead. That should make the roads a lot safer. Man, news travel fast. Is that Bolt? That's Bolt. He peers at you. What? Hey, how are you, Bolt? Yeah, that's what they call me. What do you want? Why do they call you Bolt? Yeah, maybe it's because I have a metal spark in my eyes. Do you? Rock on, brother. So, what were you doing on the night, the Brahmin disappeared? The Brahma, sorry. Sleeping, like I should be. Don't pull any psychological crap on me. I didn't have anything to do with that fucking Brahma. Full stop. Man, this guy is very literate. He's knows what psychological means and also knows what a full stop is, which is a period. It might be the correct name for what a period is, or it might be actually a different thing, just notated with the same sort of dot. So can I see your shotgun shells? My shotgun shells? Why? Because apparently I'm just gonna give you my game. I want to compare them with the ones left in the stolen Brahma's body. He looks around furtively and whispers to you. How the fuck? Damn it! I knew I'd get in trouble for this shit! Yeah, interesting. What do you have to say in your defense? Fuck it, I won't even try. I'm not the kind of person. You know what kind of person I am? I'm one of the mole rats gang. That's what. Well, I was a mole rat. I'm retired, or I thought I was anyway. Oh, I have not heard of these mole rats gang. Why do you put it in quotations? Tell me about the gang. A bunch of scumbags that couldn't hack it in Gerlach or Black Rock, but had enough ammo to feed themselves in the mountains. Not very glamorous, but you gotta eat, and you need a gang for that, apparently. So, you left the gang. Yeah, we controlled this whole valley once, but by the time I left, we were shaking down random travelers for crumbs. I came back here, and until you figured me out, no one knew about my past. I'll point out that I didn't figure your past out. But still, anyway. So how is this connected to the missing Brahmin? Now, the guys hadn't eaten in a while, so they came to me in one night, and I couldn't say no. That they're weaker than they were, but they're sure as hell still tough enough to kill me. I mixed xander root powder into some water and gave it to the kid so he'd fall asleep, and then managed to get the planks off the fence to get the Brahmin out without making noise. Oh, because the gate is creaky. That hasn't been explained to us, but I'm just supposing that the gate is creaky. So what are you going to do now? Nothing. If they're gonna toss me out, so be it. I'll go to Big Louie and join up with him. No, he's dead. He's dead. It wouldn't be as good as here, but at least I won't starve to death like mole rats. No, he's dead. They don't have much time left. The mole rats don't, but the Big Louie's dead. Big Louie is he's dead. He's dead. Not much time left. Why not get rid of them right now? Wait a minute. What? Okay, I understand why it would be. Well, the game is not actually forcing me to do this though. I kind of don't want to kill the mole rats. I'm pretty sure they're mean and bad, and but to be fair, if I want to take the game seriously, I have no proof that they are bad. They could be just another tribe. They could be just people that go around trying to survive. They do seem to be like that. And he just seems to be a wimp for the most part, and he probably just, you know, oh, they're a gang, and they're just people, for all I know. So, getting rid of them, while I do want to do that if they're a gang, I don't want to do that if they're not. So, I want to take the game seriously on that, and I will. I have to decide what to do next. And I will take the game seriously, but if I was just taking, you know, just, it's a gang, let's kill. Well, let's see what happens. Because that would be really cool if they turned out to be just normal people, and just his telling is just, you know, he's biased, he's sort of, just wants to sound tougher than he is. So, about the missing Brahmin. I found the thief. Who did it? It's a whole thing you wouldn't want to know. So he poisoned my son. No, I didn't say poison. Did I say poison? I might have said poison. I don't know why I passed out. That bastard, he says. I took him in. I trusted him like family. How could that backstabbing son of a bitch do this to me? He didn't do it to you. Did it to your son? Yeah. He didn't have a choice. They would have killed him if he... Well, he says... I'm saying that they would have killed him, but I have no idea that they would. He says that they would have killed him if he didn't do what they said. Can't you forgive him? Forgive him? After what he's done? And he puts a hand on his chin and frowns. Well, he was forced to do it. I don't know if he was, man. He just told me... He didn't even tell me that he was forced. He just said he caved in. And this gang, he says, the mole rats, they don't fuck around. Nah, he's as much of a victim as I am. Yeah, I forgive him. Well, he's not as much of a victim as you are, in practical terms and in actual sort of emotional terms, because you were the one that got robbed and he's the one that did the robbing. Also, I'm the one doing all the work here, and, and the comments, so the comments also did a lot of the work here. I'll go tell him the good news, I suppose. Wait, I promised you a reward. Take some money, and a sandwich, and a beer, on the house. Thank you for your hard work, friend. No, I wanted to kill the mole rats. I suppose a beer is nice. Thank you. Hey, so... See you around, yeah. I wanna... yeah. I think there's someone that will train me on something, and I don't remember what it is. So, Bolt. Let's save the game here, not load the game. Hey, Bolt. So, I talked to William, and he forgives you and says you can stay. He forgives me after what I did? I didn't expect that. But if that's what he says, look, thanks. You did a good thing for me. Better than I deserve. Well, enjoy your life here, I suppose. Even though you're just... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I asked him, because I still have access to this question, why not get rid of them right now? And he says, I know what you're thinking, get a posse together and take those guys out, right? Well, not a chance, buddy. That only happened in old movies. The gang's well hidden in the mountains, and you won't get them that easily. I'll tell you this, though. If William gets that caravan route going, then that'll put the life back into the gang. William? Okay. Yeah. So, there it is. So, again, the experience, that's really nice. I suppose I'm accepted. They don't like me in Gerlach. Why? Oh, it's just normal, I suppose, because they don't like anyone. Okay. I am liked in Lovelock. I still have a few missions to do there. I'm still infected. And I think everything else is good. So, let's look at the missions that we have, specifically in... Let's go with yeah, I need to fix the water pump. I probably need to go back to Vault City. And Lovelock, not Lovelock, no. And Blackrock, that's the one. Save the community from the, quote, infection, unquote. But I need to go to New Reno. Yeah. New Reno it is. Looking forward to it. Unless, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do you say things? We don't need all sorts of coming here. Oh yeah, it's these guys. That's traps that I need to disable their thing. So, do you have any word for me? No. Man, this guy's brutal. Just strangle her. Yeah, everything is good. I suppose in Vault City it'd be good if I could go there, because that also is gonna get... Oh, yeah, and because, yeah, of course, there's the Poseidon oil thing. Although that's gonna get me severely radiated, so maybe I don't want to go there. That sounds like a bad idea. Let's not go there. Yeah, oh no. A Vault City Patrol. Hey guys. Hey, what's up? Hey, you guys escort me. That's any news? No. You don't meet outsiders too often. Usually this thing's okay. So can you take me to the vault? Yeah, let's get going. I wonder if that's automatic. It doesn't look to be automatic or immediate. That's pretty good. So this is not a weapon. I don't think anybody's gonna be mad at me if I do this. The guards have me running non-stop, says that person. We have somebody else over there, and we got some of these things. The workbench. I don't think I have any recipes though. Yeah, unequip item before using the workbench. Really? I suppose maybe it's not quite like that. I can put it on the other slot. Oh yeah, I need a fuse for a water pump. I haven't received any orders for that. Ask Sergeant Graves to put in an order. Are you kidding me? So much running around for such a little thing? Yep, those are the rules. Okay, well, I'll go ask for permission. More importantly, I want to barter with you. I want to talk to you about that special assignment. Oh, yeah, about the things. Actually, I need to be careful. Does he barter? No. Okay, I need to be careful here, because if I pick up any of these things, I don't want to throw it away, or throw them away. I don't remember. Is there any actual barter in here? Hey guy. Just ask about those guys. Yeah. I'll leave you alone. Hey. So about Gerlach. Oh, that's right. I've been there. Yeah, I've been there already. I'll tell you everything I know. And I apparently won't. Oh, thank you, citizen. That's very useful. We mostly need information on their social structure, what kind of people they are, what they want, how they treat themselves and others. Yeah, they're savages. they'll slit each other's throats over an argument. Well, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I can say I'm surprised. We can't allow such wild and miserable brutes near our city. We need to take care of them for our safety. Okay, how? You said the town is just the one water tank? By poisoning it, we can kill everyone in the town. This poison, of course, will be provided to you. No. That's not how you take care of them. That's genocide. No, that's just how that goes. He doesn't even... He's like, okay. Oh boy, that's funny, I think. Hey, so, oh, that's right, I need to talk to you. I need a replacement fuse for a water pump, but I've been denied. Can you help me? Yeah, you'd better have a good reason for this. Yeah, I will just save the game. Yes, Gerlach needs a replacement part for their water pump. I want to help them. Oh, Gerlach, the community to the south? Why would we give them anything? In any event, Sergeant Stark is responsible for the south sector. You can find him in the building across the street. Well, thank you. I'll go find the sergeant. Is that Stark? Oh crap. He's not gonna trust me now, is he? Hey, so oh, I can go back. Yes, remember how I said they were savages and that they will murder each other over... Well, the guy really wasn't at fault. If that thing is that important, they should have 2 people or more looking after the thing. Anyway, they're stupid. But wait a minute, that's not. They're not. They're strong-willed. That's right. Yes. Not foolhardy. The nice version of foolhardy. Yes. Oh, really? Now that I think about it, that's not so surprising. They tried to leave as a small, tight-knit community. Maybe that's why they left big cities. Maybe we should get acquainted more closely. Okay, what do you mean? Well, please understand, to keep Vault City going, we have to risk our citizens doing dangerous tasks. Well, such as I am doing dangerous tasks, yes. Such as decontaminating radioactive areas. We need an external workforce so we don't have to risk our own citizens. Okay, I get why we would jump to slaves. Specifically, when we're talking to a guy who has just now recommended genocide to those people who is now proposing, well, allegedly proposing to enslave. And also because Vault City does have slaves. Indentured servants, I think they were called. They give it a name. I don't remember what name they are. But basically they're slaves. Actually, now that I think about it, they have... it's an interesting situation. Vault City has slavery, but just saying that they have slaves, I think might be oversimplifying how that goes, because it's not like, for example, the what are they called? The Legion. Is it the Legion in Fallout New Vegas? Where they actually have permanent slaves that are born into slavery and they're just permanent slaves. They can't. They're slaves forever. Vault City uses slavery in the sense that it's unpaid labor, and just sort of you're owned by Vault City. But if you're their slave, but it's as a trade for their lives. I think if like you get into debt or for crimes, or for for being captured as well. I'm pretty sure. But I think I get the impression that it's not permanent. It might be. I don't remember. I never really analyzed Fallout 2 in that regard. With that in mind, I always just don't know they're slaves because everybody says they're slaves, and I'm like, yeah, so people say they're slaves. Vault City says they're not. Well, they're slaves. But just going back to the whole conversation, he's just hired workers. He didn't say anything about not paying them, right? Anyway, that makes sense. That's right. Everybody wins. We give them food, shelter, and medicine, and in exchange, they give us free labor for life. Now, can you please can you like rub that in my face a little bit more? Because I'm not getting the sniff of it yet. This is not slavery, right? Oh my god, it's so blatant. It is so blatant. This line, it's just, it's a fair deal, don't you think? Yeah. 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 Because it would be subtle. This would be a subtle line. It would be interesting, and it would be it just be obvious and realistic for once. If they didn't, if he just had said, and in exchange they give us labor, not free labor for life, because it's quite obviously not free in his mind. And also he goes. It's just like if he said they give us free labor, that would be an indication that he's talking about slavery, because of the institution that he's probably. I mean, it's not a proof that he's talking about slavery, but it would be an indication. But they not even then it would be blatant. But no, they go the extra step to make it even more blatant that it's slavery and go with for life. I got I would get the sniff of it if you just said labor. They go 2 steps ahead. I don't know what I would do. Well, I know what I would do. Not that's not what I mean. I don't know what I want to choose for my character. Because I am playing a character that is, I mean, I want to get my character to make the choices that someone who lived his whole life inside of a vault, brainwashed by these jerks, would make. It's kind of tricky to pin down the rationale of Vault City in general. But I could extrapolate many things. So the whole clinical and no touching and no intercourse, that is a very clinical facade, but they do have a very they have a strong knit community. They have a strong sense of identity and of education. At least they do in Fallout 2. So that fits with a generally benevolent character that respects people, that are not othered, that are basically people who my character can empathize with. So that would be totally in line with having grown up in Vault City, or in Vault 8 in this case. I also need to go in there because apparently there's some computers that we can hack somewhere. But at the same time, there's a lot of things that my character wasn't taught, specifically in regards to politics, which would be really hard to not be brainwashed, and in regards to just the traditions of Vault 8. So that will, oh, you touched yourselves? Okay, you go to prison. Decision that I made before, that would be in line with that. So yeah, I don't know how that, like, it makes sense that my character would know the word slavery and would know about slavery. Well, I'll say it makes sense. I don't know if that is a thing. I don't know what history they teach inside of a vault, and especially how whitewashed that history is. Because they can just teach the nice things and not which would be very 50s, wouldn't it? Teach the nice things and just and leave the bad things outside. Duck and cover. But because I mentioned duck and cover because in the event of a nuclear explosion, ducking and cover is irrelevant. But still, it was about making sure that people in the United States had a morale still in the face of total annihilation, because they at least could train something and can do something. At least, I mean, I didn't live through that, fortunately, but from what I read, it was very much about that. But still, I don't know what I would choose. I'm just gonna go. It's gonna say no to that. But I'm gonna say no to that. I'm gonna call him out on his slavery nonsense and bollocks line that is bollocks and not nuanced and bollocks. But it's because I'm torn between the two as to what my character would do, and I'm just gonna fall on just humanity, really. And he doesn't say anything. Okay. I need a thing. Please give me a thing. I can't give a thing. What are you doing here? Are you the one? Please tell me you're the one. Sergeant Stark, yes. Okay, so he doesn't trade with me. Can I steal from you? Can I? I can, maybe. I never know if... I think being in front of a person is important, but I don't know if stealth is. So he doesn't have anything. Good. You can look at their inventory easily. Okay, so parts to repair Gerlach's thing. Apparently he can't do. Let's see what this one does. Accessing this computer will require a more scientific approach. Let's do this. You hacked the emergency terminal to dispense one steam pack. Yes! You already broke into this computer. That's not the point. Can I hack it again? So that's what that does. This elevator takes you to the lower levels of the vault, but you don't have the code for the activation. Well, it's a very silent place in here. I wonder... These are medical computers. So maybe I will be... Oh, that's where I get... Okay. Oh, no! Dang it. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Because we didn't do anything. So, yeah, let's hack this. I'm sorry. It's Arcanum. Failed to learn anything. Yeah, because I tried to hack myself, I'm pretty sure. I used science on myself and I failed to learn anything. That's how badly this thing... oh, look through the medical history. Yeah, but this is just... I am bad at this. Hey, Doc. So... I just had a flashback and, as if I was part of the first team to go outside the vault. What does that mean? Dreams are rare among our citizens, he says. I can't tell you much about them, given the amount of time that has passed from the first expedition outside the vault. I can say it's probably nothing. Maybe it's something subconscious. I'm sure you'll find a later explanation. Okay. That's actually, considering that guy, who that guy was, Dr. Moreau, it makes a lot of sense that I would be having these dreams. I have a fever, a headache, internal bleeding. What is wrong with me? Let's find out. Sit in the auto dock. Yeah, heal me, doc, with an exclamation mark. He examines you and finds a viral infection. I gave you some antivirals to help you with the infection. You should be fine now, but I can't guarantee that the virus won't come back. Be more careful next time. Okay. How could I get infected anyway? Honestly, the immune system of our citizens is weaker than those who live in the wasteland. Any creature you came into contact with could have infected you. Try to remember, maybe something bit you, like a dog or an insect, or maybe touched something, or you touched something. You could even get infected from someone or something that looks completely healthy but still carries the kind of viral infection. What would have happened if you hadn't treated me? Well, it's hard to say for sure, but such an infection won't go away easily. If your body could adapt to it, then you won't suffer the symptoms, but that could damage your body in other ways. Okay, thanks. That's really good. I'm not infected anymore. I appreciate your help, Doc, but it would be easier to treat myself in the field rather than trying to get to you every time I get hurt. Yeah, maybe, but self-treatment is very dangerous, he says, for an amateur. You may overdose on chems or bandage yourself incorrectly. It would be better to avoid such situations altogether. Can you help me in case of emergencies? Yeah, I can give you a steam pack or one first aid kit. The former is a chem that increases the regeneration rate of damaged cells, but that's still a one-time heal. The later is a set of different drugs and tools for more serious procedures. Steam packs don't require any medical knowledge, though, whereas the first aid kit most certainly does. Yeah, I'll take the first aid kit. That's all I can give you. Anything more would be noticed, and I may be called before the committee. Oh, really? Okay, well, thank you very much for that. This is good, because I suppose that will allow me to heal infections. And we got some more computers over here. It's a computer that works. Failed to learn anything. I don't think it does anything. Hey, what's her name? Jessie. Hey, Jessie. So... Does she trade? No, she does not. Well, there it is. Do you trade, though? No, he does not. Well, thank you very much for all the medical attention and all the things. I'm glad I came back. Thank you very much for the tips once again. Let's move on. And where do I want to go? Well, there is a quest to do, which is to do with retrieve the device that has been stolen by the biker. Complete the special warehouse assignment. Wasn't there something? Oh, yeah, I need to come here as well to get these for more scrap. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll fix that well. Yeah, down here, there's someone down there. That leads us back inside. Hey, Ellie. Or Eli. Oh, yeah, he needed alcohol. Just give me the key first. No. Sure, whatever. Take it, of course. Okay, getting experience is a nice thing, of course. I managed to get some nice things in my time, he says. Well, there it is. Do you trade? No. Maybe later. So I got that. So I have another. Oh, that's Ellie's key number 10. What about the other one? That's number 9. Huh. Well, that's good, because we don't need any of that. We just... Getting the experience is a nice thing here. And we have been in there. We have been in there as well. Oh, that was one thing I missed in the well, I need more lockpicks. In the place where the Big Louis was. Okay, so let's save here. Let's try and see what this does. Which could help with various repairs. Let's go with the... You can't barely tell one type of metal from the other, let alone its purpose. Okay, so I need... And also it is Ken. Sorry, I read Kent. I need a little bit more repair. Let's go with that. Also, I'll need to read the first aid kit thing. Let's see what repair does. You salvage some functional scrap from the pile. This could be useful for repairs. And I have 2 scrap, which is great. Let's try and go for more. You've already looted anything even remotely useful here. That's very nice. Thank you very much. Also, let's check how much I need for that. Okay. So, that's pretty good. I gain 50 experience points as well, which is also nice. So that should be enough. Oh, well, actually, it's not going to be enough. The skill is not going to be enough. But that should be enough for repairing the Lovelock water tank. So that's very nice. And then getting out of here. I think that's all. Here, for here, at least. Also interesting that Eli's quest wasn't marked as a quest, even though it was definitely a quest. Just a very side quest, but there's a lot of them, so it's not that big of a surprise. There's a lot of them in Fallout. We have been here. We have looked at everything. And everything is good. And I will read my first aid skill book. I'll also measure how much it gets me. I could wait for experience though, and get the skill that allows me to learn more from these books. I think that might be a good thing. That said, I do have the skilled thing, and wasting... Yeah, it's not a good thing. I'm not gonna get it. So let's read first off. Let's look over here at what we have. We have first aid with a 26% and doctor at 13. I don't think it levels up our doctor, but you will learn new ways to heal injury. And 26 goes up to 33, so that's 6 points over there. It's very nice. It's very nice, very helpful. I suppose it would be very helpful. So we're not going north. We're going to New Reno from here. Do we truly go to New Reno? I need a car or something. So much stuff. Yeah, we're not gonna repair that. Yeah, let's go to New Reno and then go back to Lovelock in due time. Maybe I want to get over here. It's a little bit... Oh, there it is. Through the salt flats, or whatever these are. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pretty good. Oh, I love it. I love it that the game actually has these things, rather than getting me to go through the mountains. And here we are, in New Reno. Is that all the things that we have? For right now, it is, apart from the nuclear power plant. Oh... We arrive in First Street, or whatever that was called. Welcome to New Reno, the biggest little city in the world. Barrel fires and neon signs light the streets in a hellish glow. And I am pretty sure the biggest little city in the world is also the name of Reno, the actual city that exists in our world. But we're also out of time for the day, so let's say goodbye for right now. I lost lost track of time. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Fallout Nevada. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye. Oh, Reno, baby. I'm hyped for this. I'm hyped for this.